Mike Newman and his Benga Adventure Divers take a different view to shark feeding and shark tourism. They see it as the most effective and sustainable way to conserve and protect sharks, doing so by protecting the reef that they live in.
Number one reason we are doing this is to welcome all the sharks, because this is a protected area. So when they come and stay here, we think that we are protecting the population of all the sharks.
What you have to understand is the species protection doesn't work. It always has to be habitat protection. So here we're protecting a reef. And we're saying we're protecting the sharks that live on the reef, but the main thrust is to protect the reef. And that's where it has to go.
Mike Newman left a comfortable life as a banker in Switzerland to help protect sharks by running a shark tourism and shark feeding venture in Fiji. He started Benga Adventure Divers over 10 years ago, one of the 2 dive operations along with Ecotrack Fiji that feed sharks in the Benga waters.
Well, look, I mean, I done this because I like sharks, because it's the apex predator on the reef.
Have there been any shark attacks in this area?
Not that I know of, not anything documented. Have people been lost at sea or disappeared during a dive? Maybe, you know. Does it mean a shark took them? Probably not. No, probably they got swept away in currents. That's 99% of the divers' deaths are not due to shark interference.
The Benga Shark Dive and Shark Reef have become world-renowned and is easily one of the most famous shark dives on the planet.
This is an exception here. You have a protected area, and this is something special. It's world famous now as a location where you can go every time and see sharks.
But it is not just the thrill and feel of being with sharks that makes the Benga Shark Dive unique. It is the remarkable economic and environmental benefits the dive has provided for the local community who own the fishing grounds.
This shop alone turns over $750,000 a year. For the community itself, what we have seen is that the fishermen are increasingly happy because we have a big fish saturation, which is now too high. So the big fish now migrate to the other reefs, and on the other reefs in the Goli Goli, the fishermen are welcome to go and catch them. So I've had old fishermen tell me, look, it's a great thing that you are here, because 10 years ago I would go off the beach and catch no fish, and now I'm catching big fish here. So that's a big benefit. The second benefit is the jobs we provide. The third benefit is the money, which helps them educate their people, build village halls, do their community work.
So we go back to the village, and we get all those school leavers, they just left behind. So we bring them over in, we train them to be a dive master. We give them a free course from open water to dive master. And then this is what we do each year. So every year we try to bring 3 people, train them, give them job, and put them anywhere in Fiji. And then next year, and we're going back very soon, we get more people from these 2 villages.
2 villages, Ngaloa and Wainiambia, benefit directly from the shark dive operation, earning at least $35,000 each a year.
Morogi na sona bulani koro kan viwa tordaki-taki ambimbi nito awa via oti saranga kinago nito balin songo songa ngauna ni taun rendre balle na bula songa kan ni dur ni buli kan ni solinya sana.
The village hall at Ngaloa stands as concrete evidence of projects that were fulfilled through income from the shark dive. And the shark dive has provided employment for many young people in the area, such as Losalini Donu Maivanua.
I come here for my training, captain, for my boatmaster's captain. So when I was doing the training here, and our manager and the guys here asked me if I could join them for diving. So I did join them.
What's your role there? You're a boat person or captain? What's your role over there?
I'm a boat captain and also a dive master.
Where did you get your dive mask?
From this company too.